Started. Welcome all of you in today's room session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Debate, my all-time favorite.
Yeah,
Because I
me
get
too.
okay, get to listen.
Effects of these gadgets on children, in my opinion, it's very harmful for them because we are facing a lot of problems with children nowadays. Like for example, sleep disorder and violence, and they are getting day by day angry, and they are they can't live without mobile. If you will look any toddler, even he want to watch the mobile, and after that he starts drinking milk. So it's a very problematic condition. They are damaging their eyesight, and
No, no,
they are
I'm
not
convinced
sleeping
with you.
properly. So so many problems are we are facing with the mobile because its radiation is also very harmful for kids if they are
Absolutely.
young. They are not a kid, they are elder, like 14, above 14, so it's okay, but not
Okay.
not let them addicted for mobile. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I
for kids it's very harmful.
okay. I convinced with you, but try to understand. Like now, for this thing, we can make a specific limit. Like above three standard, we can provide them mobile, but below then we're not going to provide any mobile. Like now, if we provide mobile to them, then what will happen? If there is something delay to reach their home, okay, they can contact their parents. So there is not going to make any chaos, okay, because their child gets late. So think in that way, it also help us to get to know where our child is.
Everyone has to speak.
Ankit, in
Like
up to
Ankit,
fifth.
we adults also feel like that. We can't concentrate other works if we have phone. So see, think like if children is so addictive to the phones, so like if you taking the phones from them, they are not going to eat anything like that. That's type of problem is going on in every family. So like I think it is very tough if you give them the phones in so early age. You can't control even your children. How could you restrict? Like in YouTube everything is there, they can access anything. So like I think it's better to give the mobile phone like after 14 years of age. Like before
So
that it's very
after
tough.
okay, listen. If you provide after 14 years, still they are in a school. Okay, so
Yes,
his
right.
topic is not about children's or a child or toddlers. It's
No,
about
still at
breaking
least
a phone.
at least he has some he or she has some maturity level how to handle the mobile phone. Like before that, if you don't have any maturity, what to access, where to access, it will be a problem, isn't it?
Okay. I convince. Ma'am,
Or should mobile phones be given to school children? In my opinion, I believe that modern communication technologies and digitalization is the way forward in the future. So, in one instance, you can simply believe that the mobile phone is a portal to a whole new different world. And as a parent, what would you do? There is a real world out there also. So, would you keep your children locked inside the rooms because they might get addicted outside? They might get into some trouble outside? No. The key is regulation, limited exposure to smartphones, and regulated exposure also. If you're going to give your children mobile phone, give them in a very constructive manner. Like start giving them mobile phones for 2 hours per day, 3 hours per day. So this will lead to a situation where your children will learn this new technology, be familiar with it. Because children, their brains are developing, as soon as you expose them to such modern technologies, which are ultimately the future, he will not lag behind. Or else there is the term called digital divide, which the rural people are facing. They are on the inferior side of the rural divide scale. Now to counter this thing, that whether he will get addicted to a smartphone like adults also get addicted. See, the simple thing is that you are there to regulate it, and never give your children smartphones or any other applications for that matter, in terms of like don't incentivize them to eat food or to do their homework, and after that you will give them the smartphone. You are only hooking them up into this bad habit. Don't let them think that it's a reward system. Treat these smartphones as a tool only, tool that will help you build your power, knowledge, information, your personality, and all these things. Like there was a mathematician in Hungary. He was a maths teacher as well as human behavioralist. His name was Laszlo Polgar, and he believed that geniuses aren't born; they are made. and he had 3 daughters. All of his 3 daughters were chess prodigies. His youngest daughter was the only woman to ever enter the top 10 ranking of chess grandmasters in the male category. So this was something very baffling, and he was regarded as the most sane minds of his time. The experiment was done in 1960s. So yeah, regulation is the key, monitoring is the key. Like give your children a smartphone and tell them, I will ask you about the story of Cinderella after you have done with your smartphone. So he will go and watch the Cinderella story on the YouTube. If he is not able to answer your questions, then believe that he was doing something else. Then curb his addiction. That is the key. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
Okay, okay.
I'm all convinced with you because my points also related to yours.
Yeah, you are in the favor of Ankit.
Yeah, like I'm in a favor of that. All agree with you. Totally agree with you.
Okay, that's great. That was great point of view, Animex, and great advice for like being a mother. I can also feel that sometimes it happens that we are helpless when it comes to giving mobile phone or smartphone to our kids. So I have also got a lot of points like what to do and what not to do. All right. Great. Anyone else would like to mention any point of view or any additional points?
Yes, ma'am, I would like to. One very short point I would like to
Yeah.
mention.
Just a moment. Raki, you can remain in, please be in request mode. I'll add you in the next topic. Yeah, please continue, Ankit.
I don't have to say anything. I think Animex or Dilsi.
No, Animex is saying
Yes,
some
only
small
one
point.
small point.
Yeah,
ma'am.
go ahead,
See,
Animex.
the way we incentivize the use of smartphones in our children's mind, like eat your food and you will get the smartphone and you can watch anything that you want. This is a bad habit. We are developing a dopamine release system in their brain that is based on simply wasting your time and using phone as a leisure method. So you have to stop that.
Right.
It is as comparable to something like when British were here, the tea plantations that were in Darjeeling and Assam, the women there used to tie their children behind their backs and they used to plug the plants. And when their children were crying because of lot of immense heat from the sun, they would just put a dab of opium and touch it with their tongues so that the children could sleep. It is just as bad as that we are doing.
Animex, your
And
voice
by
is
watching
breaking.
all these and by watching all these 10-second videos, these reels and these YouTube shorts, we are damaging their attention span from a very young age. They won't be able to focus on anything more than 10 minutes, for instance, not more than 10 seconds if we are doing this. So this is very something we should look out for. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Before Raki leaves, Raki, please be there. I'll add you as soon as we finish this topic. In the next topic, I'll add you up. All right. Well said, all of you. Very well said. I respect everybody's point of view, whether you are supporting the topic to give smartphone to kids or you are not supporting. You have your own opinion, and I respect that.